Retain gang, what's poppin', man? If you didn't know, this your boy Tay, back at y'all again. And today, fellas, I want to talk about how retention affects your life. Because I don't think a lot of people realize that, what happens inside of you is a projection of your outer world, right? And I say that many times, but I want to kind of go in detail on how retention affects that as well. Because see, understand when you're keeping all that nutrients, all that life, all that divine energy inside of you, right? And the days go by, the weeks go by, the months go by, you're building up and you're stockpiling all that nutrients inside of you. Okay? Understand that your seed, it attracts spirits, right? Bodies and spirits. And it matures as it stays inside of you. It's maturing, it's growing. So you have actual spirits inside of you, right? So the things that you're doing on a daily basis, if it's toxic, you're gonna be building toxic seed inside of you. If you're doing good, righteous things, you're eating right, all these things, you're building good, righteous seed inside of you. But that's a whole nother topic. We'll get into that one in another video. But for this, man, I just wanna say how doing retention affects your life. Because for me, man, I've noticed that on retention, whenever I'm going on long streaks, I'm still on a long streak. I haven't released in over a year, but back before that, when I would release, I would notice that I would start to lose money. I would start to lose relationships, and just a lot of bad things would start happening in my life. Unfortunate things. But as I held on, and when I went on long streaks, I noticed my finances started getting better. I noticed I started having a lot of things come into my life. I started to attract a lot of abundance in my life, and it took me a while to really kind of observe that and realize that. At first I thought it was just by chance, by coincidence. But then I started realizing, man, like, wow, when I'm really focused and hold on to my seed, man, the universe really rewards me for that. It starts to give me back. It starts to give me things that I didn't even ask for. It starts to reward me with abundance. Because remember, guys, everything's a reflection of your inner world. So in my inner world, man, I'm stockpiling nutrients. I'm becoming rich inside. My energy is becoming higher. It's vibrating higher. So what you're actually doing, man, is you're becoming very wealthy within inside yourself. Very, very wealthy. You're gaining spiritual currency. You know what I'm saying? And the universe recognizes that. So then it comes to you and it starts to reward you for more, for doing your hard work, your diligence, your patience. Because it's not an easy journey, and you guys on it, you know how much discipline, how much sacrifice it takes for you to really hold on to your seed, and you get rewarded for that, man. The universe recognizes that. But I just noticed that, man. I noticed that the more I hold on to my seed, the more abundance I gain in my life. When you constantly releasing all the time, man, you're losing a little bit of that abundance. You're throwing away your wealth. You are wealthy, man. I tell you, you're born with everything you need already. You just gotta realize that true power inside of you. You have everything you need already. Building up your divine energy is free. It don't cost nothing. Well, let me take that back. It does cost something. It costs you. It costs you to become a better person in order for you to handle that energy. It costs for you to be patient. It costs for you to have discipline. That's the cost. But that cost is making you a better person in return. That cost is making you stronger. So it's a win-win situation. You're not losing anything from holding on to your seed. You're not losing anything for gaining more discipline. You're not losing anything for being patient. All these things are building you up simultaneously, right? So When you understand this, man, you'll understand how vital your seed is for you. You don't want to be throwing this away. I don't care what nobody tells you, man. People might tell you it's okay to release your seed. No, you don't need to be releasing your seed. That is your abundance. That is your wealth. That is what makes you healthy. That is what makes you a man. Right? That is your essence. Your creative force. You don't need to be releasing that. Just throwing that away. Learn to work with your energy. Learn to harness this energy. Because it's going to affect everything you do in your life. Man, when I used to relapse, man, you know, sometimes I would go back to back and I would just feel like a zombie. I would just be sitting there brain dead. No thoughts, no creative thoughts, no motivation, you know, no urge to do anything. And I didn't like feeling like that, man. You know, I really didn't. And that's what helped me take this journey so serious. That's what helped me take myself serious. Is going through those dark places where I had to really figure out who I was. You know, trial and error. Seeing what works and what doesn't work. You know, I went through all that, man. And that's why I'm on YouTube now, to tell you guys what I went through so you don't have to go through that same thing. You know, I'm an empath, man. So, you know, I had to go through a lot of things in my life. But I understand why I went through those things, because I'm here to teach you guys and able to show you guys what I went through so that you can learn from it. You know? A lot of you guys having that chaser effect where you relapsing and then you go back to back to back to back. You killing yourself. You just throwing away money, man. You might as well be at a strip club, man. Just throwing your money away. Just throwing it away for no reason. You ain't even got no cheeks shaking in front of you. You just throwing it away for no reason. Why would you do that to yourself? Why would you do that to yourself? Guys, I'm telling you, man, this journey works. This lifestyle works. I'm not saying you got to be perfect. I'm not saying that you can never release ever again. What I'm saying is you need to be mindful of what you're doing and how it affects your life. Because everything you do affects you, whether it's negative or positive. You know? What you talk about, what you watch, what you listen to, what you eat. All these things affect you. We are biological computers. Okay? So you're constantly being programmed with stuff. But it's up to you what you want to program yourself with. But you keep throwing away your energy, man, and you're going to see what's going to happen. You know, I want you guys to really take this serious, because this is not a time to be playing around right now. You shouldn't have time to be sitting around worrying about some cheeks, man. You really shouldn't. This is not the time for that. This is a very serious time we're in right now. You know, so you want to be keeping your vibration high. You ain't got time to be going through bull crap, you know, and situations that don't serve you. You ain't got time for that right now. You need to be growing. You need to be focused. You need to be elevating your spirit, man. Elevating yourself to a higher paradigm. That's what we're doing. That's what retention is for. That's what retention is for, man. It's going to elevate you to another level of yourself, right? And I say this to you guys, man, humbly, because I want you guys to learn from my mistakes. I come on this camera, man, I probably got over 200 something videos, man, where I just tell you guys my experience, what I went through, you know what I'm saying, and how it's going to affect you, right? Learn from it, fellas, learn from it. Because that's what the purpose is. The purpose is to learn and to grow and to share our experiences with each other, so we can be smarter. We can have more knowledge of what to do and what not to do, right? I'm giving back to you guys, man. You know, it will serve you no purpose to have all this knowledge that I've gained from experience if I don't have nobody to share it with. So trust me, guys, I've been there with the chaser effect, with the hub, you know, and being around with different women. I've been there, fellas. I'm telling you, it's not gonna serve you. It's not gonna serve you, right? You want to be living a righteous lifestyle, man. You want to be elevating yourself. Because I tell you what, man, you know, if you're not trying to be your best version right now, if you're not trying to be righteous, you know, you don't want to see the outcome of that. We're living in a day and time right now where judgment is being passed everywhere. Judgment is judgment. So, which means that you're being punished severely for unrighteous things. You know, something that you might have did 3 years ago and it might not have affected you as much. Now, if you do it in this day and time, it's going to affect you a lot more. You're going to feel the impact of it because this is Judgment Day. Okay? So make sure y'all retain it, man. Make sure y'all taking it serious, taking yourself serious. When you start to take yourself serious, you'll take your energy serious, your seed serious. All right? That being said, man, it's your boy Tay. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comment section what y'all thought about this video or what y'all would like me to talk about next. Y'all have a beautiful day, man, and I'm out.